Preposition of time, again differentiating between at, on and in. Talking about at. In context of time, the preposition at indicates first, that is on the exact time. Next, it speaks about festivals, the duration of time or the during of the time the work has been done, or about the meals. The preposition at also indicates present in or attending, because of, or dependent upon. In. As a preposition of time, in indicates at the time, year, month or season. It also tells about the part of day, part of the day. The preposition il is also used for within the scope of or context of, with the reference to or as a regard. It also tells about during the course of or before the expiry of, in the course or before the expiry of. And now coming on to on. On speaks about date, tells about day or part of day. The preposition on is also used for the point of time. It also tells about the point of time of a specified action or indicate a connection between an object or a perceptible agent or agency. Giving you the example for each of it. At. If I speak about at for the preposition of time, then on the exact time, like we shall meet at 3 o'clock. So here the 3 o'clock is the exact time I'm speaking about. Christmas Christians wear new clothes at Christmas. So it is for festival, and if the word weekend is used, then also at weekend. We speak at weekend. We don't speak on weekend or in weekend. We speak at weekend. Then the duration. The moon and the stars appear at night. The duration. Now meal. The final decision will be taken at dinner. At dinner, at lunch, at breakfast, like this. Now, present in, the preposition at also indicates the present in or attending. For example, we met at the dance. And dependent upon, he was at the mercy of the president. That means he was dependent upon that. Now, in, as I've said, at the time, year or month or season. We met last in the winter in February in 2005. Part of the day. The sun rises in the morning and sets in the evening. So here also I have used part of the day. Here also in on also we used part of the day. The difference is that this is used with the word the and this is not used with the word the. I repeat. For part of the day, if I give you the example, the sun rises in the morning. I'm using the in this. And in part of the day, if I speak about on, I'll not use the word the. Now, content of. Context, in the context of or within the scope of. For example, there is a villain in the story. As a regard of or with the reference of, in my opinion, winter is the best season of the year. Okay. Now, before the expiry of, or you can say during the course of. So the example is she will be ready in a few minutes. That means in a few minutes, that is during the course of 2 minutes she will be ready. Now on. As the preposition of time on indicates date, Gandhiji was born on 2nd of October. Day, it was on Saturday that we joined the new college. Now part of the day, the working of the house started on Monday morning. On Monday morning, that means you are again speaking about the part of the day. Part of the day means day is Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, and part means evening, morning, noon. So Monday morning, evening, Saturday evening, like this. This is the part of the day I'm speaking about here. Now, the point of the time of a specific action, like on entering the room, she saw me. Now, differentiating between few of the speaking about more preposition which falls under the category of preposition of time, that is within, difference between since and for, from and to, by, until, or if you say until, it means the same. And then the preposition during. Coming to within. In within, the preposition within expresses the inner part, or you can say inside. For example, the kingdom of heaven is within you, the inner part of yourself or inside. It also tells about the inside the limit, or you can say inside the extent. We shall return within an hour. That means within that period, the person will be back to the home. Difference between since and for. Since is used for point of time and for is used for a period of time. For example, we have been dancing since 7 o'clock. Since 7 o'clock, that means indefinite point of time. It means it's a definite period of time because you have mentioned the time, that is 7 o'clock. They have studied for 4 hours. They have studied for 4 hours. That means a definite period of time. Period of time means you have mentioned 4 hours. That is the period only in which they studied. But if I say I started at 7 o'clock, that means I am giving you the point of time, but when it ended, it is not given. I've only mentioned the period of time. There are few expressions within since or for. For example, since Tuesday, the point of time. Since Diwali, again the point of time. Since childhood, since morning, since 5 o'clock, since yesterday, all are the point of time I'm speaking about. But if I say for many weeks, for 6 months, or for 2 hours, or few seconds, that means I'm speaking about the period of time. Now coming on to from, difference between from and to. From expresses the time when the action begins, and to expresses when the action finishes. For example, the office remains closed from 6 to 10 p.m. 6 to 10. That means from the action begins and to the action ends or finishes. Now the difference between by and until. By is used to express not later than. Until expresses a time not earlier than. By, not later than. Until is used for a time not earlier than. For example, the regular supply of electricity will be resumed by 15th of October. And we danced until dawn, or he kept working till 6 o'clock in the evening. So if I say till 6 o'clock in the evening, that means time no earlier than. Means till 6 o'clock. He finished at fixed 6 o'clock. But if I say by 15th of October, that means it should not be extended to 16th. It should be ended in 15th only. Now during. During is used to express an action which took place throughout the time of. Throughout the time of, for example, he kept working during office hour, and there are a few more expressions which can be used, that is during assembly, during monsoon, during Christmas, during the March, during summer, or during recess. This is what is the usage of during.